Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I have a new product here. I got this actually from a company called Muzen, and it's actually something that I'm going to use for our camping that we can take with us. It's a little Bluetooth speaker, and of course it come all packaged real nice. Comes in a nice little bag. It says "Born to be Wild." Also says on here "Born to be Wild." Shows a little picture of it. MuzenAudio.com. Very cool packaging. I can't believe that they send a small little Bluetooth speaker in a heavy duty case like this. I guess it's supposed to be like for ruggedized, and so they made the case the same way. Wow, that is incredibly tiny. It's a big case. I guess to protect it good. Born to be Wild in here. Has their web address. Look at this little bitty. Holy cow, and this thing is heavy. It has some heft to it. It feels like a chunk of billet aluminum or something. It's really heavy. Nice little case. Here we got a charging cable, which is USB to micro USB here. Instruction book, which I may need. So we're going to turn this thing on, check it out. Very cool looking little Bluetooth speaker. It's made out of obviously like aluminum, even the back here, and these are little rubberized feet, and on the bottom is little rubberized feet, so if you set it on something it won't slide. Same way on the bottom. If you set it like this, kind of keep it from sliding around. Your speaker grill is going to be right here. We got some little Torx bolts holding this on. It's really built ruggedized. Really cool. It says designed by Muzen. Got a little place here you could probably clip this on, have a lanyard or something. And then over here is a little door. Snaps like that, and then we can plug in our micro USB right there. I'm going to take a power bank here and plug this in so you can charge this thing off of pretty much anything USB, which is cool, even using a solar panel or whatever. If you're out somewhere off the grid, we want to plug in this micro USB right here. A little power bank here should work good to charge it. Plug it in and we should be charging. Okay, so this is going to be our power switch right here, and we'll just hold it down. It says press. Well, look at that. It does Morse code when you start up at that. Cool. Shows USB right here, on and off. Got this LED up here flashing. We'll open the phone up here on Bluetooth. See if we can find it. Muzen Mini Wild. That's actually the name of this, is the Muzen Mini Wild. So we click on that and we'll connect to it on Bluetooth. Okay, so it shows we're connected, I guess, by that little Morse code sound. We'll go find a song here. Okay, so I just went on YouTube to a royalty-free channel. Has royalty-free music. Lay this down, and when we turn the volume up and down here, you can see here by the graph this volume is actually turning my phone up and down is what it's doing. I'll turn it up here and see how it jams. Full blast. Actually pretty impressive for such a tiny little speaker. It sounds like a lot of bass. Let's go to a different song here. And this thing does sound extremely good. It's not real loud, but it's plenty loud that what you would need. Listen to it coming up here.
Broken home, I gave you all the bricks that I own and know.
That is very nice. Pause this. So I think what we do, yeah, so that's going to skip tracks when we go this way. We can do it either on YouTube or we can do it on our MP3s that are on our phone. Either way, same difference. You can see I'm going back to a different one. Like so. Very cool. That pauses it when I push this button right here. There's pause and play. So I give a shout out to the 1261 clan on YouTube. Pretty cool music videos, and it's copyright. And it's copyright music. But very nice. This thing is, it feels kind of a click. There's a click every time. And there's also a stiffness to it, like there's a rubber O-ring to make it stiff. Now this thing is waterproof of such. We'll have to see how much. And you can see this is a rubber gasket right here, so when you close this door, then that should seal and keep any water out of your USB connection right there. So we should be able to just hold this down, turn this off. The light goes off, and we'll turn it back on. I really like the way that turns on with the Morse code. That's actually pretty cool. And I turn it back on. My music is already, my phone's laying here, so it already reconnected right back. Just that fast.
Where my demons dwell, my own little nightmare, I call it hell.
It's actually extremely loud for such a small little thing. It probably depends on the music that you have on there too. The louder the music on here, the louder it's going to be here. So this little thing really jams pretty good. It's impressive. Okay, so now we want to turn on the light right up here. It's actually still on. Need to have it on to do this, I'm sure. So we got it on, but I want to turn on the light, and what we do is this power switch, you moved up and down to turn it off and on, but when you press this power switch in, long press it, and it will turn the light on. Push it again, it goes to dim. Push it again, it does SOS evidently. And then press it again, we're back to bright, dim, SOS. Long press it probably, and we'll shut it off. Sure does. Okay, so I open up the manual here, and I can tell you some of the specifications about this. This is the Muzen Wild Mini. As you can see, this is the green. It's kind of an olive drab military green. I think they have this in a desert color and maybe an orange or a different color. I'm not sure, but very well built. I like this. The thing feels so rugged, it's crazy. You will not believe it until you get it. And when you see the size of this thing, see, here's an iPhone 13 Pro Max. And look at this thing compared to the iPhone. Let me hold it up here. Hold it on the iPhone. Look at this. This is how tiny this thing is. Very tiny. Very tiny, but yet very powerful. So as I was saying, we'll read some of the specs here. So the actual model number of this is the MW, which stands for Mini Wild PVX1 or XI. Product size 2.4 inch by 1.5 inch by 3.1 inches tall. And the net weight of this thing is 0.55 pounds or 248 grams. And the amplifier power is 5 watts. The sound decibel rating of this thing is 70 decibels. Okay guys, that is it for my short little review of the Muzen Wild Mini. I really am impressed with this thing. I'm impressed with the build quality more than anything. It is water resistant. Probably not, you wouldn't want to take it and submerge it in water. Because of the way it's built, you can tell that it's ruggedized. It's going to be, you could probably, in a rainstorm, you'd probably be just fine. So this is going to be great. It's got a place you can put a lanyard or tie this onto your backpack or your camping gear. Very cool. Pairs right to an iPhone. Real easy and is actually very loud. I like that. Nice that you can skip back and forth through the tracks. You've got a pause button. Everything that you would need in a mini Bluetooth speaker. Nice volume. I really like the feel of this volume. And a nice LED light if you need this out at night in your tent. Camping, that could come in pretty handy if that's the only light you had. It'd be nice having that around. So, very cool little deal. It's probably the coolest little speaker I've ever had. I've got different ones of Bluetooth speakers, but nothing this cool. This is like just super cool, and the case that they sent it to put it in is crazy. The case that they sent this thing in, so you can keep this thing stored away. You don't have to worry about it getting damaged for sure. I really like it on the back here. It kind of looks like almost like an old military gas can look. But it does say Wild Mini Portable Bluetooth Speaker. Has a model number and it has the input voltage. The battery says lithium ion, 3.7 volt, 800 milliamp. It also has their website on here, which is muzenaudio.com. So thank you guys for watching. Click the thumbs up. Check out the link below. I'll take this thing out and we'll show it to you sometime on one of our adventure trips. Catch y'all later. Right on.